I haven't done any maintenance on this tank in a couple of months, and it's gotten way overgrown. The shrimp absolutely love it, but it's time to give the aquarium a little glow up. First, I'm going to remove the frog bit to get a better look inside. I'll add some of it back in later. I was careful to remove them slowly, because the shrimp love to cling to their roots. And speaking of their roots, they had gotten so long that they were growing into the substrate. It was nice to see some light getting into the tank, and I started getting a much better look at the shrimp. I collected a ton of frogbit, but I'll add some back in later. I added this heater to the tank a few weeks ago when I moved it into my new studio, but it's way too large, so I'm going to replace it with a smaller one. For now, I'll just remove it. This tiger lotus is really vibrant and beautiful, but it's completely outgrown the tank, so I think I'm going to remove it. I just don't think that it really fits the scale of this aquarium anymore. But it won't go to waste. I'll save it for a future project. Removing this lotus left an empty space in the center, which I figured needed to be filled. I decided to rearrange a few of the plants and then to do a little trimming and replanting. The stem plants in the background, which are a mix of foxtail and rotala lychee, were in a dire need of a trim up, so I started with them. I snipped the longest stems and then put aside the trimmings for replanting. The shrimp absolutely love these plants. I see them sitting in it and clinging to them all the time. I decided to rearrange the mid-ground plants, which were some mini bulbitis and Areocolon Vietnam, to better fill out the void left by the tiger lotus. I moved the bulbitis next to the other piece to fill in some space. Then I placed a large piece of Areocolon Vietnam in the space left by the lotus. I had collected quite a few trimmings, so I got to work replanting them. I added a bunch of rotala to the center, just behind the new piece of Areocolon Vietnam. I'm hoping that this turns into a nice pop of red right in the center of the tank. And I use the foxtail trimmings to further fill out the backgrounds. After this, I took a little time to remove some duckweed and catch a bit of plant debris that had floated to the top. Then I added back in a little bit of the frog bit, but first I trimmed off the long roots. I decided that the tank needed one more plant to fill out the center, so I added in this small clump of Java fern. Next, I got the new heater ready. This is a super cheap heater that I found on Amazon. It's 30 watts and is just about the size of a small light bulb. I fed it inside the tank, right next to the filter outlet. I kept an eye on the temperature for a little while, just to make sure that it was working. Then I gave the tank a quick scrape for algae. The tank already looks way more open and so much less claustrophobic, and I can see way more shrimp. I think I've got 11 in here, but I'll try to count them again. It's possible that they've been breeding. I'm going to let it settle in and let the water clear up a little bit. Let's check back in a week and see how the plants have grown. A week later, the water has cleared up nicely and the plants have started growing in. A couple of the stems are a little bit longer than the rest, but I'm going to let them be. And there's still a bit of duckweed on top, but I'm going to leave it alone. I think that a little bit of duckweed looks nice. The rotala that I planted in the center has been growing nicely and is giving a nice pop of red to the center of the tank. The Terracotta Vietnam seems to be enjoying the increased light, and I've noticed that its color has improved. It's looking a much healthier green. The shrimp have been out and about all over the tank, and it's nice to be able to get a better look at them. I haven't noticed any baby shrimp yet, but I'm hoping it's only a matter of time until they start breeding. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you want to see a video where I set up this tank, you can check it out here. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.